Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is your girl, Latoya Nashay, and I have something to say. Well, really and truly, I have something quick for y'all to think about. I love a good podcast. I'm talking the Huberman Lab with Dr. Andrew Huberman, the Carrie Newhoff Leadership Podcast, Oh Positive, with my friends Ariel and Destiny. We have a podcast together. I'll link that in the description so y'all can check it out. But in the last few months, one of the other ones that I've really gotten into is IMO with Michelle Obama and her brother, Craig Robinson. Yeah, it's so good. But there was a recent episode that I rushed to click on so fast because they were interviewing Dave Chappelle. Whew, such a good conversation. So many things to unpack. But what I want to deliver to y'all today and give you something to chew on, to think about, to actually take and sit in the presence of God and see how it applies to your life is something that he said that was so simple but so profound. Dave Chappelle said that early on in his career, he made the decision to live small so that he could live brave. Live small to live brave. Let that sink in. He made the decision to live small so that he could live brave. What he meant was that, and if you know his story, this man lives in a small town in Ohio, minding his business, really normal lifestyle outside of the stage. Of course, he travels the world, and he's had a show, and he's done all of these things. He packs out arenas, but he lives a normal life. And the reason why he chose to live a normal life is to avoid the pressures that come with opportunities that may not necessarily serve his values. Live small to live brave. He chose to live below his means so that he wasn't saying yes to things that would cause him compromise or that would bring shame to him or his family. He chose to live below his means so that when things happen, like the local radio station is about to lose their funding and having to move to another city when they had been a pillar in his town for decades, because he chose to live small, he could do the brave thing and buy the radio station so that it does not leave the community. It still gets to add value to where he is. He chose to live small so that he could do the brave things like helping people when they're about to lose their homes and putting up the funding so that they could stay there. He chose to live small so that he could do big, bold, brave things, saying no when others would say yes, or saying yes when everybody else said no. In what ways are you living so big that it's become bondage? That you can't say no, that you can't rest, you can't take a break, you can't pull out. Are you living bigger than what God said so you can't live as bravely as what God is calling you to? I don't even have, yes, I do. I was going to say, I don't even have a verse for y'all, but I do. It's Matthew 6:33. Seek first the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you. And often we approach that verse in a very materialistic way, thinking that, oh, God is going to add all of this increase. Maybe God, and I'm not saying that God is anti stuff. Like, he knows that you need a roof over your head, he knows that you need transportation, he knows these things. But in seeking his kingdom first, he may say, you're going to get that Honda instead of that Infinity. You're going to get, or I'm going to give you more acres and less square footage. When we seek the kingdom of God first, He defines what living brave looks like. Because living brave, living free, living righteously will always, always, always be more powerful, more important, and have a greater eternal impact than living big. So, my challenge to you today is to get in the presence of God and to seek Him about the ways in which you can start living small so that you can live brave. Bye, y'all.